Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mark Blankenship.
Thank you. Hello, Boulder. Hasn't this been great? All this technology in one room for the first time. I brought my notes with me in case I have a senior moment up here because I've been doing this tech, data, and digital way before it was fashionable or caught the attention of an audience like you. Before I introduce the last team and the last presentation, which will be by Feedbac, I just kind of, as I've sat back and I've listened to what's going on and I've heard all the different groups and I've sat in on their presentations, there's a common thread throughout all of them. And it's whether it's central to their platform or it's ancillary to the platform, and that is the movement of content. Content, as we've seen in many of the presentations, is now all visual. It's video. It's where we all live. It's what we receive every day on our handhelds. It's what we have set up on our dashboards, on our laptops, and our iPads. But where does that come from? Where does the content come from? Who puts it together? Who decides what's relevant for me? Who decides, where it's going to go? Am I going to receive it on my mobile? Is this my preferred channel? Or is it another channel that's my preferred channel? Right now, the development of content and bringing content to market is a huge global issue. The industry has outpaced our ability to operationally catch up. And what's happening right now is, and I talked to friends of mine from around the globe, people, CEOs, CMOs, CTOs, strategic planners, executive creative directors, and they're all struggling with the same thing. How do I get relevant content to my audience in a timely manner? Feedbac has solved that problem. And this is huge, guys. So I don't think I'm going to keep going on and on up here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it off for Feedbac. Woo! Ian told me it's not that kind of event, but here we go. And join me in welcoming Derek King, CEO and founder of Feedbac.
In 1969, families gathered around their television sets to watch a man land on the moon. Fast forward to 2012, I know everybody danced to this man while watching him on our mobile phones. Humans crave news. The only thing that's changed since the beginning of time is how we receive it. Now, more than ever, people expect their favorite brands to be a part of the conversation, to be in the moments that are relevant to them. Whether it's the mundane or the important, audiences want to hear from their favorite brands. And brands all over the world get it. They know their customers don't just want to be sold to. They want a conversation, real relationships. That's why 76% of marketers use video to reach their audiences. And when they do, they see higher sales and higher engagements. This $140 billion market is growing quickly, but all content creators struggle to find the right content that will reach us. And their workflow hinders social relevancy because the process can't keep up with the demand for video. I know this because my co-founders and I owned an animation studio that worked with large brands. For 5 years, we were a part of this confusing mix of trying to figure out the best content, then executing it with creators and approvers, and then pushing it to the right channels at the right time. This process still uses slow, traditional marketing tools that are not suited for the immediacy of the internet, video, or social. This process ends up costing brands tons of money, but also costing them what they really value most, relationships with us. Imagine how many more videos would be created and how many more customer relationships would be built if the process was more efficient and more intelligent. Brands don't have to worry about that anymore because Feedbac makes that happen. From finding the perfect content to getting the right team to create and deliver it, Feedbac adds proprietary intelligence to social insights so that brands can get their video into the conversation faster. Let me show you a few ways we help brands deploy smarter video strategies, whether it's planned content or content responding to a moment. To find content that will resonate with us, Feedbac provides brands with real-time social insights. Each insight is scored to match the brand's audience. Every piece of sourced content is synced to the brand to tell you when, where, and how long this content will be important to the audience. You can sync these social insights to your content calendar to build better, more relevant campaigns. And as the conversations shift, grow, and become the topic of interest, Feedbac helps brands plan and create video for the next big thing. So after they've created a project, they add their team, and Feedbac recommends both the best team and assets so that they can review the video collaboratively and then push it to paid campaigns to take full advantage of optimal social velocity. It's simple, intelligent, and automated. Content marketing has increased the frequency in how we consume video, and Feedbac is the pipeline that powers the enterprise social video strategy. Our team is strong and ready to meet the demand of this opportunity. Before building Feedbac, we spent 5 years together creating animations for Fortune 100 companies. We also have a previous exit and experience building large-scale technical infrastructures. We also have an amazing advisory board who's worked with and built some of the largest brands in the world. Video is not only now, but it's the future. And we're helping brands create a better future for us all. Lastly, while I was up here, we launched a video together. If you want to see that video, it's on our Twitter feed now. Check us out, and don't forget to follow us. Thank you.